A manager checks in with his ball club.
Daytime baseball here on. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for game 2. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one.
Up.
One-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Junior, a 6'3" left-hander, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now. Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
The first baseman.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Odubel.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this
left
one.
Fielder, Andrew.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now in the box, Michael Franco will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. On the year, Franco is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
1-1.
First to his right, Alonso, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
That's the ball.
And there's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2. Standing in, JT Realmuto. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
The pitcher.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Vince Velasquez. He comes to second out in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Out it goes right through him into left field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a glove flip for 1. So no runs here on a base. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
The pitcher is acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Odubel Herrera becomes out number 2 this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The left fielder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. At the plate, JT Realmuto flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3. So here now is the pitcher, Tommy Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tommy Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swung on and hit in the air to left.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, here he is trying to keep a hitting streak alive, and he gets plunked. Like the pitcher on the mound said, here, try and hit this one. He's got a chance to make it happen right here, though.
Rosario brings it in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Odubel Herrera is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Balls up,
Popped him up. Alonso has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Junior.
Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief.
Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And that misses 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fouled off. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Got him to go down swinging there. Michael Franco becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Real Muto.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Junior over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Alonso is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. And now Bryce Harper. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Oh, 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Philly down to their last strike. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tommy Jr. earns win number 4 on the season as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Vince Velasquez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
From Little Havana, just west of down.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Jr. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Sardinius is there. One there to Austin for the double play. Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tommy.
Ready to deliver.
Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen, and that's your first out. Digging in now, Tommy Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Junior.
First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Anderson.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Rosario over to his right. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And up next from Miami, Darnell Sweeney. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. McNeil's got it for 1. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it was. Stepping in, Tommy Jr.
Number 5, Tommy Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Off the sculpture. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the loose.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League. Giancarlo Garcia gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this.
1-1-1.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first. It's in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Now batting, Tommy Jr. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a season this guy's having. Currently leads the league in runs batted in. So not only is he just hitting, but he's hitting with runners in scoring position. This guy's been bringing home the mail all season long. Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Jr. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading. Stepping in, Tommy Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
All right. Stay here.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat.
So stepping in, Tommy Jr. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Junior.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The 0-1. Hops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Now it's the final line.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
This evening's game comes to an end. And a welcome to Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball.
3. He's safe.
Leading off the inning, Tommy Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Soto is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 5. The 0-2 home. To third. Junior is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Tommy Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Junior.
Ball 1.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. So a big moment here, and standing in, Tommy Jr. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Washington led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
For the ball game tonight, for the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs on 9 hits.
Now from Sid. Striding in now for the Nats, Henry Daniel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Henry Daniel.
Under down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
And now for Washington, Brian Dozier. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Runner's on his way to third. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Steven Strasburg, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strikes, he's able to get this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Into the box, Tommy Jr. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you got to applaud this team. They've scratched and clawed their way back to 500, and they're playing good fundamental baseball right now. They got some pitchers who can execute, and they got some guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark. This should get interesting for this team as the summer progresses.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Daniel is under this one. 1 down. Into the box now, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Daniel. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Jr. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Jankowski is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Tommy Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
No balls and 1 strike. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game. MLB The Show. Leading off the inning, Tommy Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a...
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Turner.
1-1. Here it is.
1-1-1-1.
Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in, Tommy Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Third, this could be 2. Scooped up. McNeil's got it for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in, Agustin Cabrera. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
About left side. Junior fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Next for the Mets, Tommy Jr. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now at the plate, Tommy Jr. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bullet back up the middle.
Round hard, you're scoring. You're scoring.
Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away. 8-5 today. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting second, the challenger, representing the New York Mets, number 5, Tommy Jr. Gone. That's his first home run. Minutes to go. Another home run. There it is, his third home run. Out of here. That's his fourth home run. 2 minutes remaining. Another home run. Gone and onto the grass. There's number 7. Just 1 minute remaining. 30 seconds left. That's gone. Home run number 8. And that ends the round. He finishes with 8 home runs. And that means he'll be now hitting the challenger in this semifinal matchup, number 5, Tommy Jr. That one is gone. His second home run. Minutes to go. No doubt about that one. No question about that one. That's a home run, his 5th in the round. A hat trick, 3 in a row, 2 minutes remaining. 4 in a row now. That's out of here and onto the lawn. Just 1 minute remaining. Oh, that's a monster home run. And onto the grass. That one's out of here. Now 11 home runs for him. Now hitting from the Tampa Bay Rays, just 1 minute remaining. Gone. That's his first home run. Another home run. That's 3 in a row now. 30 seconds left. And that one gone into the second deck. Up first in this semifinal matchup, number 3. The clock is now running. There it is. Three minutes to go. And there it is, his third home run. Two minutes remaining. Another home run. That is out of here. There's another one. Gone. His sixth home run. Just 1 minute remaining. No question about that one. That one's out of here and into the second deck. His third in a row. 30 seconds left. Number 4 in a row. Five straight home runs. It's gone. Home run number 12. Hitting first in the tiebreaker from the Chicago Cubs, number 44, Anthony Rizzo. 30 seconds left. Oh, that's a monster home run. That one is gone. His second home run. Time's up. that will do it. He finishes with 2 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Just 1 minute remaining. Gone. That's his first home run. 30 seconds left. Another home run. No doubt about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Tommy Jr.